How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here. We're going to continue with our Columbus GM mode commentary. And it's nice and early. What time is it right now? Holy crap. 7:47 a.m. I could not fall asleep last night, so I said to hell with it. Wake up nice and early and just get started. I don't need any sleep to get this done. That's right. All right. So, the last few videos, we've been stuck. We've been stuck at a stalemate. We've been trying to make some trades. We tried to make a few trades with LA, Buffalo, and then Ottawa. We were trying to pick up that left winger and defenseman, but we could not get anyone, and we were starting to overextend. And I was asking you guys in the last video, should we just settle for the first line left wing and allow Voynov, who did start for us last year, he had a good year, right? And give Voynov the third line position, because he is a two-way defenseman. He's got good offensive awareness. He could help out our power play. Not the greatest defensive awareness, but you know what? He is 23. He could still get better. He could still get better. I was hoping for someone a bit better, but you know what? I don't think it's going to happen, boys. And I want to move forward here. I don't want to keep on making trades that aren't going to go through. So I want to get something done. So let us just try to get the left wing. We'll give Voynov the chance. And I'm sure we'll still be a playoff team. If we don't win the President's Trophy, whatever. But if we know that we need to pick up another defenseman, we'll do that at the trade deadline. Remember, I can only make one off-season trade, so I can't trade for the winger and then trade back for the defenseman. Can't do that. So, Brendamore. What? Rod is back in? Okay. Man. Alright. So, man, it's early. Good God. I can't even see the screen right now. Alright, so Justin Williams, 2 years left on his contract, 31 years old, perfect, because if we run into salary cap problems, we will be able to trade him at the draft deadline, and with that kind of trade value, definitely get something for him. Great offensively, it's above average offensively, 85s everywhere, but that's what Yager had as well, so that's fine for me. Defensively, defensive awareness is very high, discipline as well, so he won't be taking penalties. He's good on the defensive side of it. I like that. And he's got good poise, 85. He's just an all-around good sniper. So, yeah, we're definitely going to try and get Justin Williams, all right? So now we got him. The trade value is not going to be that much this time. So we're going to hold on to Voynov, but we're still going to unload Moore, all right? There's one defenseman. Let me just quickly go through. I'm just trying to remember. Was there any? No, there wasn't. Because it was Voynov was the other defenseman. Okay, so Moore, I'm going to need at least 3 of those trade values. At least. It still might not go through, though. Grigorenko, Shaw, going to keep. Raymond, Grachev, Kavanoff, Johansson. Wait on that for now. Okay, so it's going to have to be one of those guys. All right. So it's gonna be Grachev again, yeah, because I'd rather have Kavanoff and Johansson. We don't need Grachev. We have Yakupov and Grigorenko, okay? He's just another playmaker. We don't need him. So there you go, Moore and Grachev. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, they want offense. Moore and Grachev. No, that's not going to get it done right now. I'm going to have to add something else to it. Let us try Dorsett and then the some draft picks and see what goes through. Alright, so we got Moore, Grachev, Dorsett, a 5th, and Williams. Let's look at the trade values here. You know what? This won't go through. No, this won't go through. I'm not even going to try this, boys. This won't go through. I need to add something else to it. Let's give them Spalling as well. We're not going to be using Spalling. He's 25. He'll be a UFA next year. Won't be able to even give him a qualifying offer. Don't need him. Oh, that's not good. They have too many players under contract. So we're going to let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, we're going to have to take one player away. Let's find their worst player with a one-way contract. 1 way, 1 year. Haydar. There you go. Perfect. All right, so Moore, Grachev, Dorsett, 5th, and Spalling for Williams and Haydar. Will it go through? No. We'll have to reject this offer, this particular offer. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's move the 5th up to the 3rd. All right, now let's see if it goes through. Same thing. No. Oh, my God. It's so frustrating. Oh, my gosh. All right. Who's got the worst trade value out of all these guys? If this doesn't go through, I'm going to move on from, from Williams. There's just no point. Take off Spalling, and we're going to add Johansson. I know this is a rookie I wanted to hold on to. 2-way forward. But you know what? There's plenty of these guys that are going to be available in free agency. Two-way forwards with good potential. There's so many of those. And he's not anything outstanding just yet. Yeah, he's good. He's got good potential, but I'll be able to replace a player like this, no problem. So we'll add him to the deal as well. We got Moore, Grachev, Dorsett, excuse me, a third, and Spalling for Williams and Hadar. Let's see if it goes through. No. Oh, my God. At least not today. He already said no to me on this deal? What? Oh, whoops. My God. I thought I took out, Spalling. What the hell? Hang on a sec, boys. Sorry about that. Johansson. Yeah, okay. He's not in. Okay, there you go. Moore, Grachev. Yeah. This should go through. Come on. If this doesn't go through, we're going to skip on Williams, all right? Will it go through? No, after some consideration. So, I mean, it's right there. It's right there for the taking, but they don't want it. They don't want it. No. So, we're going to skip on Williams, boys. We're going to skip on Williams. Again, let me see Williams' trade value one more time. I want to compare it to Boyes. Boyes is going to be the next one we look for. All right, so he's right about the beginning of the A in trade value. All right. Now we'll go to Buffalo. Right wingers, Boyes. Yeah, he's not quite at the A right yet. Yeah, he is. He's a bit worse than Williams, so this might go through for them. So hang on. Let me take off Johansson and add Spalling again. All right, and take off the third and add the... actually, you know what? I'll keep the third in. Yeah, you need to have the third in there. I don't even think this will go through. Moore, Grachev, Dorsett, third, and Spalling for Brad Boyes. No. Too many one-way contracts. You got to be kidding me, man. Come on. Who's got the one-way? Dorsett? Get out of here. All right. Instead of Dorsett, we'll add a fifth. See if it goes through. Nope. All right. Instead of the fifth, we got to add Johansson, boys. Johansson. All right. So Moore, Grachev, Johansson, a third, and Spalling for Brad Boyes. The only two good prospects here are Grachev and Johansson. Moore and Spalling not going to use. So, and the third is good too. So yeah, they're getting a lot for this. If they don't accept this, moving on to another team. Come on, Brad Boyes. Don't you want to be a part of Columbus? Come on. Oh my God. After some consideration. All right. We're going to have to settle for it. I know, boys, a lot of you guys aren't going to like this move, but I think it's because we're at the beginning of the season. If I made the trade at free agency, they might be more willing to do this, but yeah, it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to go for Patrick Elias. He's got the worst trade value. He's really old. He's got an okay offensive category, not the greatest. Defensive awareness is better than some of the, like, UC Jokinen and all those guys, so that helps. And then the poise is great. So he's not as good as Yager, but for his trade value, you know what? I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to give up Moore and Grachev, take Johansson off, take the third off, put the fifth, and Spalling. And you know what? If I can keep Spalling, I'd rather give up Dorsett, because we know we're not going to use Dorsett. We got Bowl and Moss back there. Dorsett. All right, so I think this should go through, man. Moore, Grachev, a fifth, and Dorsett for Patrick Elias. No, I was going to add a draft pick. No, I just want this to go through. Will it go through? Yes! The Ottawa Senator fans are going to be cheering in the streets when we announce this deal. I'll take deals like this any day of the week. All right, boys, so there you go. There you go. It's finally been done. It seems like the general managers had their way with me, and it's perfect. The timer's going off. Looks like they had their way with me, but what are you going to do? We gave up Moore, defenseman we're not going to use, Grachev, a winger we're not going to use, Dorsett, a grinder we're not going to use, and a third-round pick. So, you know what? I think it was a good trade. We needed a first-line left winger. And we got one in Patrick Elias, all right? Yakupov, he's going to get a lot more experience now that he's down in the minors for a whole year. Elias, Raymond, yeah, so let's do the line changes in this video, and then we'll start the simulation in the next video. Defenseman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be Dahan sends down. We're going to keep Voynov up. Yep. Right wingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Left wingers, 1, 2. Yep. And then centers, I should have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Spall I don't need. Man, that's what happens when it's early and I'm drinking tea and I have nothing in my stomach. I keep on... Oh, hang on 1 second. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I needed to get a drink there. Okay. So I'll just do best lines quickly. I'm going to edit the lines the way I think they should be done. All right, because We're going to keep everything pretty much the same and just insert Iliash and insert Malhotra. That's really the only difference we have here. So, and they already have it set up perfectly. Duchesne, Iliash, and Nash. Yep, that's our first line. So our first line is now good again. I mean, I think Yakupov could have pulled it off, boys, but just to be sure, we got a nice veteran there. Mason Raymond, no, you're down on the third line. Johansson, you're up on the second line with O'Reilly and Landeskog, same as last year. Third line is going to be, who did I have on the third line? Was it McClement or Malhotra that I want? I think it was McClement that I wanted, right? Who's got the better offensive category? Oh, it's definitely Manny. Manny's on the third line there with Raymond. And you guys were saying that this third line's not going to get along. Why? Because the Boston Bruin and the two former Canucks, they're going to have to work out their differences. All right, so, and then the fourth line, McClement, Bowl, and Moss. All right, so there's, you guys can comment on the line changes, but I think we're going to keep it like this, just like we had it for last year, and just insert the new players, because we had a great season last year. I want to see, for the first few months anyways, if this can get it done, all right? And then defensemen, I want to keep it the same as last year. We had Goodbranson and Hamonic on the first and second line, and then Zidlicki, I'm moving back here, because I don't want to touch our defensive core. If you remember last year, our defensive core was just outstanding. No need to mess with that whatsoever. No need. Oduya and Hamonic, and Allen and Goodbranson. Same thing that we had, okay? Look at Hamonic, 85 overall, man. This guy's turning into something good. And now, like, our defensive core is actually a good defensive core, mid-80s, man. Zidlicki as well is going to be our power play specialist, and Voinov as well. He's got to play in the third line. Power play, it's going to be the first two lines, Iliash, Duchesne, Nash, Johansson, O'Reilly, and Landeskog. Hamonic and Zidlicki. How good is Hamonic in the offensive category? 82. Not bad. What about Goodbranson? Yeah. He's better. And Allen, no. I got to put Oduya instead of Allen. Yeah, no. Not Allen. Oduya. Actually, no. What am I talking about? Voinov. I think Voinov instead of Goodbranson. Yeah, he had a pretty good, for a defensive defenseman, he had a pretty good, yeah, he's better than Goodbranson. So instead of Goodbranson, we're going to put Voinov. All right. So Hamonic and Zidlicki and Voinov and Oduya. I like that. Four-man power play, Duchesne and Nash, O'Reilly, and I'm going to put O'Reilly and Landeskog instead of Johansson. I like Landy back there. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to put O'Reilly, and Landeskog can be a power play specialist, penalty kill specialist. Man, my head, I'm fried right now. What the hell? Who am I looking for again? Oh, Johansson. What the hell? It's too early, boys. No sleep. Power play, Hamonic, Zidlicki, Goodbranson and Allen. No, Voinov and Oduya. And Voinov. There you go. Penalty kill, Malhotra and McClement. Those are our 1-2 punches. And then, what's his face? Landeskog, and I'll give it to Marchand. Yeah, he can be a penalty killer for us as well. All right. And then Goodbranson and Hamonic, Allen, and Oduya. There you go. Very nice, very nice. Three-man penalty kill, Malhotra, McClement, yes. Goodbranson and Hamonic, yes. Oh, excuse me. And Allen and Oduya. There you go. And shootout, Nash, Duchesne, Marchand, Johansson, yeah. Man, that's a sick shootout line. Well, maybe Johansson instead of Marchand. Yeah, there you go, the playmaker. There you go. And extra attackers, Duchesne and O'Reilly, I like it. Nabokov and Thomas. AHL lines, we'll just do best lines here. Put Huberdeau on the first line now. Same with Shaw and Yakupov. Look at that first line, Yakupov, Huberdeau, and Shaw. Hell yeah, baby. Kavanaugh, Spalling, Lavender, yep. Actually, I want to bring up this Johansson guy. Since we didn't trade him, bring him up. And then defensively, Dahan and Murray I'd rather have. And then Quint, and who is that other guy? I think he's in the minors, actually. Lepkowski. Oh, never mind. He's just... Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, so that's that, boys. Dubnyk, no, we're going to put Markstrom in net there. All right, so there's our two lines for our two teams. Don't worry about the power play and stuff for Springfield. They're going to have the best players on there. So there you go. There's our team. So let's end it in the scouting report here, or the team reports. We made our trade. How good do you think we are overall? I forget what we were last year. I can't remember. Team reports. We are 92 overall. Very nice. A nice offensive rating of 95. Our defense has jumped to 89. I think that was like an 80 last year, an 82 or something. So that's jumped. And our goaltending with Tim Thomas and Nabokov. You got veteran leadership. You got great overalls, 92 overall. So we're a 92 overall team, boys. What do you think? Was that a good trade? I mean, they said that cheering in the street, so maybe I overextended, but I think it was a necessary trade. And you know what? We didn't give up too much for it. We still kept Johansson and did we keep Gratchet? No, sorry, and Voynov. Yes, that was the one, Voynov. All right, so boys, we're going to start the simulation in the next video. Don't miss it.